Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with our monster review. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the exclusive Legends Pass monster. So this mythic monster right here was given to me exclusively by Social Point to review for you guys. So take a look at this. This is going to be the exclusive Legends Pass monster. So apparently it's a cursor that applies random weaknesses and damage reduction invulnerable apparently. So it'd be pretty nice pairing it up with a nice attacker that deals some damage. So yeah, we got Frozynaut. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed that up. We got 2 rune slots open. Let's go ahead and place it right in our monster vault and take a look at the animation here for the ultimate. So you guys ready? Let's see what she does. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this monster traits and also the stats. So you have immunity to blind at rank 0. So right away you have access to immune to blind. Pretty good, comes in handy. Immune to control, that's like one of the best traits I have at rank 1. And then status caster self-evasion, one of the best status casters to have as well. So you start off with self-evasion. So the only thing that could bypass that would be Spectra or any other monster but Pierce. Okay, so just Pierce in general. Unless you go ahead and cleanse it. But yeah, so pretty nice trait. I've got to say that's pretty good. But then the ultimate deals insane earth damage to all enemies, applies total damage reduction, total blind, and vulnerable to all enemies. That's a great ultimate. All right, so for stats you have 8,008 strength. Okay, 6,743. Am I seeing this right? Okay, so this monster is the fastest mythic monster in the game right now. The fastest growth mythic monster. 90,178 life. What the heck is the stats? The stats are insanely good. Especially the speed. The speed's really good. Alright, let's go ahead and get it to 100. So we just got it to 100. And so now we can take a look at the skills. So you have a moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies total damage reduction, vulnerable, and positive effect block to one enemy. That's a pretty good skill. You also have Alien Plague. Okay, it deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies 2 random elemental weakness to all enemies, so that could be random. But then it removes positive status effects from all enemies. That's a really good AoE skill. Let's see what else we have. Neural Inhibitor. It's a moderate light damage to one enemy, applies major damage reduction, and also vulnerable to one enemy. Okay, so I'm definitely going to choose that. Let's see what else we have. Emergency Temporal Shift. Applies evasion to itself, applies daze to all enemies. Okay. Alright. Here's the thing though. Here is the thing. I like these 3 skills, right? This one is quite nice too, but I think I'm going to be swapping this with the Pro Blast. I think I'm going to keep Pro Blast because it's a spammable skill that removes positive status effects from the enemy. So you're dealing some damage and also you're removing positive status effect. You don't need any stamina, you don't need any cooldown, you don't need to worry about TDA, right? So I'm gonna go with that. But if you want to go with the evasion, that's cool too. Now here's the thing, you're gonna get this monster to rank 3 eventually anyways. I mean, it's what's it called? It's an exclusive Legends Pass monster. Okay, so you're definitely gonna get it to rank 3. So that's really up to you. If you want to go with the emergency skill, go ahead and do so. You also have the molecular barrage. It's a low earth damage to all enemies, applies major damage reduction to all enemies. You could go with that. You have a single target version of that, but this one is a 0 stamina and 0 cooldown. No thank you. Deals low special damage to one enemy, applies a random elemental weakness to one enemy. Another spammable skill. This monster has so many spammable skills. I like the fact that most of her skills are low to medium cooldowns, which is really good because it's good against CDA monsters. Another thing that I really like about her is that she has 2 light skills as an earth monster. That's kind of cool. Alright, so for the runes, guys, given full speed. Unless you want to make some plays and do, like, for example, 3 TNCs or something. But since this monster is the fastest, you should go with triple speed. So that you take in a first turn and go ahead and cleanse the, you know, whatever they have. For example, if they have Megataunt, you go on and cleanse that. And then your second monster takes in a second turn. Would be nice to pair it up with Wormhole, since Wormhole is pretty fast too. You can go on and trade disable them right after. And then your attacker can basically go nuts with the UA, honestly assault, you know. So it's a pretty good combo, I've got to say. If only I had Wormhole, I would have showcased that combo, but unfortunately I don't have Wormhole. So yeah, but Wormhole, attacker, and this monster would be kind of nice. But anyways, for the traps or for the relics, here's what you got. You got a trap, you got a staff as well. So for the trap, here's what I recommend giving. You can go with Rodden's trap. You can do Mantis Claw's trap as well. You could do Nebulan's trap as well. I think I'm gonna go with Nebulan's trap. And then for the staff, here is some of the options that I recommend giving. You could go with Equilibrium staff. You can go with Mattress staff right here. King of Atlantis also works out. So there are a couple of them. You could do Pumpsy staff as well if you'd like to do that. Go ahead and do so. But I think me personally, I'm gonna go with Equilibrium staff. So I got it to rank 3. Take a look at this, guys. This is what you get for the stats at rank 3, and here are the stats at rank 3 with the runes equipped. Okay, so this is the team that I wanted to go with, and I wanted to battle my alt account with this team. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys this monster in action now. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So I taken it for this turn, and I think the best thing to do would be either to use Baby Reversion or Greater Times Curse to get rid of that. So here we can go ahead and remove positive status effect, get rid of that Mega Taunt, right? We also have these other skills. This one also removes positive status effects and applies 2 random elemental weakness. I guess we could do that. Maybe make Shelly. Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? Applies 2 random elemental weakness. Actually, no, let's just go with this. I had 1 second. I had to decide. Okay, so I got rid of the Mega Taunt. By the way, that skill does not require any stamina. It does not require any cooldown, which is really nice. So I'll just go with like Striker of the Sun. Okay, now it's this monster's turn. Let's go ahead and use... I'll go with this. Okay. Apply all those tortures. So Hardy's basically dead. We don't have to worry about Hardy. Alright. I'll just go ahead and regain my Mega Taunt with the shield here. And I'm going to do the same exact thing on this monster as well. On my Shelly. Here. Age Overseer. That's just going to go towards Shelly. If I do Sequence Bender, Anticipation kicks in. Revert events, sure, why not? Let's do it to Hardy, I guess. And then once again, guys, this right here, this skill right here, you can continue spamming this as long as you want. You can continue removing their positive status effect every single time. So all the skills will go towards Shelly. So Hardy's basically dead. Bye bye, Hardy. Oh, never mind. I guess Hardy lives. Thought Hardy would die. Okay, let's go with our AoE bleed skill here. Eliminated Hardy now. Alright. So, I could go with my Baby Reversion. Turn the monster into baby. Alright. Now, there's no Mega Taunt there, right? I could go with my Alien Plague. This is actually one of her best skills, because you apply 2 random elemental weaknesses and also you remove positive status effects. So if they have any positive status effect, you go on and cleanse that and also apply 2 weaknesses. So here, apparently there's water weakness and fire weakness. There's also nature weakness. The other one missed on Lindworm, but you could get lucky with it, but you can also get unlucky with it, unfortunately. It can be cleansed, but here's the thing: if you're running Banishing Touch, the death countdown, that can't be cleansed. So those weaknesses, also the tortures that you're going to be applying here and there with your monsters, it's kind of hard to handle it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take care of that first, or else it'll continue dealing more damage every turn. Total damage reduction and vulnerable. Let's go ahead and leave Shelly vulnerable here. Alright. Now if I use my Yamino Jutsu, which is dark to dark, because of that vulnerable, I can deal more damage. Let's take a look at this. Bam. We got rid of one. She came back. I could do revert events on Shelly, but that's just going to get rid of the other 2 tortures, but there's still curse countdown and the burning, and I can't do anything here. If I go with for example any of my skills, I might as well just go with something like this, because the monster's gonna die anyways. Shelly couldn't survive that. I couldn't have cleansed it either because it was Banishing Touch. We could do Deeper Birth. We have vulnerable skill here once again, so keep in mind it's dark versus dark, right? Dark versus dark, but when you apply the vulnerable, you can deal more damage. Now, see how it's weak now? Before it was strong. That's because of the vulnerable that you applied with, or that I applied with the Mythic monster. I forgot her name. The exclusive Legends Pass monster. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it to 150. I'm going to show you guys the stats. So all that changes is the stats, okay? You get about 11,648 speed and altogether 23,646 speed. That's a lot of speed. That's actually a lot of speed. And now keep in mind, it's 2 level 9 runes that I have in there. They're not level 10s. That is why. Or else it would have been a lot more. So I'm going to go ahead and set another battle request here. And so this time I'm running full speed Panicking. Now Panicking can't really do much. I'm running Dispelling Fist. That's why. So watch this. So right away we could do like Probe Blast, which removes positive status effect. Or basically that Megaton there that was protecting. Now here's the thing. Oh, never mind. The evasion is actually gone, right? The evasion is gone. Now, let's say Panicking took in a first turn and attacked 0 damage or wouldn't have done anything. Now, if I go with my possession and stun, right, the AoE skill. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Let's just go with this because there's a Megaton. Yeah, let's first cleanse that, alright? Now, I'm going to go ahead and try that again. Okay, so I'm going to charge up on both of these monsters. Charge up. And I'm gonna charge up here. Now watch this. Unfortunately, I have 0 stamina. My stamina is gone because I attacked Shelly. Ah, man, that sucks. Okay, hold on. I got you guys. I got you guys. Okay, bear with me. Alright, so now that it's Panicking's turn, if I use 3-inch punches, guess what? It's not going to work on this monster because of her trait. It means a control trait. So the only ones that will be affected will be these other two. It missed on this one because of the tough trait. And it worked on a correct hodge. Okay, so here let's just go ahead and deal some damage to you. So yeah, you guys could see the thing, what's it called, the immune to control is protecting me from those, which is really nice. Now let's go ahead and apply those random elemental weaknesses. So there's special weakness, okay, and then there's also special weakness on you and dark weakness. That's really good. That is actually amazing. As you guys just saw, the Equilibrium Staff just kicked in and gave me some stamina that I needed. Now here, I could go with like the total damage reduction. Vulnerable, positive status effect, a block as well, so he can't apply his double damage with his, what's it called? Space-time skill. I'm just gonna go with my damage meter here. Alright, let's just do that. And I have to charge up here. I could attack it. Sure. Go with this. Dispelling Fist? Oh, never mind. Dispelling Fist already has been used. Yeah. 2 uses already gone. Guess what? I have total damage reduction, and if I try to attack, 0 damage. Thanks to that total damage reduction that she applied. Now remember, this monster has, what's it called? A dark weakness. So take a look at that. Look how much damage I'm dealing. Pretty strong against that, huh? Dark versus magic. And I also healed there. That was nice. Here, we could apply the vulnerable and the major damage reduction. So now Panicking has a vulnerable. I have to charge up because I have no stamina. I'll just do this for the damage because it's a spammable skill. It requires 0 stamina, so I don't even need it, right? Why not? We might as well. Let's go with something like that. And so here, take a look at this. Panicking is vulnerable to all of my skills. So I'll be able to deal so much damage against Panicking. And so Panicking is dead now. Panicking is going to die from the tortures. Alright. So now, once again, guys, this is a famous skill. So I can go ahead and use this against Shelly and get rid of the double life with the regen. Let's do this. And so Yami no Jutsu, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Now see how that's weak? Let me go ahead and apply the vulnerable, which makes it a lot more stronger. Okay, so watch it. Oh, actually, never mind. The monster's not gonna even survive it. I was gonna use it though. So this monster has 2 vulnerable skills, but this one right here is a elemental weakness. So you have to get lucky with this one. Unfortunately, you have to get lucky with this. If you do end up getting lucky, then that's really good. It's really good. Sometimes it doesn't even fully land, which kind of sucks. But it's fine. Alright, so we went ahead and eliminated them all and we won. So overall, it's an amazing monster. Definitely, I highly recommend getting it, guys. Not because it's the fastest monster game. Well, that's actually pretty good. But like, this monster, so many great things about her, okay? You have great traits, right? Great relic slots as well. Skills are pretty good, in my opinion. And lastly, what other thing that I wanted to mention about this monster? Oh yeah, you have light skills while being a earth monster. It's really good. So yeah, overall great monsters. Great monster in general. You know, very low cooldowns with her skills. And you have a spammable skill that removes positive status effect, which I really like. But yeah, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monster Legends monster review video. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.